The new Sponge on the Run movie has so many cool secrets and Easter eggs that you guys need to see. This movie has been anticipated for a while now, and it is a phenomenal movie that showcases Spongebob Squarepants in a 3D fashion, with new characters and old. And today, we're going to be looking at some of the scenery. Nickelodeon didn't hold back on any of their secrets, and today I am glad to show you guys some of the secrets that they've hidden away that are going to be unlocked in this video. So sit back, grab some popcorn, grab some Capri Sun, grab some Cheetos, and let's dive in to Secrets in SpongeBob number 5. On a sunny day in Bikini Bottom, Squidward is on his way to the Krusty Krab. Of course, he's not happy. As Squidward sits down, he holds a magazine. However, there's something on the magazine that may shock you. Let's take a look.
I always end up with the wrong end of the stick.
As we dive into the magazine and zoom in, we're able to see a familiar character who was actually in the first SpongeBob movie of all time. Yes, this character was a robber of SpongeBob in the first movie. And here he is on the magazine. Now, what is he doing on the magazine? I'm not too sure, but I do know that he was definitely in the first SpongeBob movie that was hand-drawn. And it's crazy to see the robber or thief, show up in this new movie after all these years. Let's go on to number 4. The next SpongeBob secret has to do with the cameo when the characters were in danger. As SpongeBob and Patrick fall to the ground, we see a character attacking them, and this actor is actually pretty interesting because it's a famous actor. His name is Danny Trejo. And the thing about this is that there are so many cameos in SpongeBob movies that it kind of goes over people's heads and they don't really realize. When we look at the older movies, we see David Hasselhoff showing up in SpongeBob SquarePants, a cartoon. So the creators probably put this little secret in, just to kind of throw us off guard to say, hey, is this a famous actor that I know? Danny Trejo's been in so many Hollywood movies. To see him in the SpongeBob movie is just like, whoa. How many cameos are they willing to get? Are they going to get Jake Paul next? Are they going to get Logan Paul next? I don't know. We probably don't wish that. I know some of you guys wish it. I don't know if I wish that. Well, guys, let's go on to the next secret, number 3.
Fire the flints manually, and then...
As SpongeBob goes to work as usual to his normal shenanigans, which doesn't surprise any of us, there is something very strange in this scene. I don't know if you've noticed it yet by now, but guys, there is some notes on screen right now that I want to zoom into. Let's take a look together at what is drawn on that sticky note. Yes, guys, this is the original drawing of SpongeBob, who was originally named Sponge Boy by the late Stephen Hillenburg, the creator of the show. And to see this drawn in there is actually such a breath of fresh air to some of the older fans or people who just love nostalgia, because it really shows us how far SpongeBob SquarePants has come. He has really evolved throughout the years, not just SpongeBob, but all the characters. Even the design from the original creators' ideas to what we kind of see now, which is kind of cartoony, but that's debatable. We see the whole evolution of SpongeBob throughout the years, and the movie decided, hey, let's throw this back in there. Let's show the fans that we didn't forget the original design of SpongeBob and show them what we got, and to see if anyone is really going to notice this. And yes, guys, this is real. This is Sponge Boy, SpongeBob, whatever you want to call him, right there forever. These are really cool secrets, and I'm glad they paid homage to the creator of the show, Stephen Hillenburg, the late Stephen Hillenburg. They paid some homage to him, and that is some awesomeness that Nickelodeon did. Now, guys, we're going to go ahead and go on to the next one, and boy, oh boy, this is crazy. Let's go on to number 2. As SpongeBob and Patrick try to acquire knowledge about the King Poseidon, they find out some really crazy things about this mysterious king. Let's take a look at their fear.
This King Poseidon sounds like a tough customer.
King Poseidon is actually a merman who is also a god in the SpongeBob universe. King Poseidon's Roman counterpart is Neptune. Yes, they are connected, and I'm surprised I didn't see this earlier because they really do look very similar. Yes, guys, they are definitely connected. He is his Roman counterpart. The two gods. It's crazy to see this in SpongeBob, how these things are linked. And this would even go over the heads of many people who are watching. They would be like, oh, that's just a new character. But there is some serious plot devices, some serious connectivity. Everything's pretty much linked in this movie. And it's just crazy that this secret happened.
Poseidon?
But as Patrick and SpongeBob read on about his shenanigans, they realize that this guy is no one to be messed with. They realize he does bad things to fishes who don't please him the way he needs to be pleased, and he doesn't play around. The number one secret in the SpongeBob movie is something in the background, and I'm pretty sure you know what that is. This is SpongeBob in a robot fashion, a robotic fashion. Obviously not SpongeBob himself, but this was actually a reference to a very, very old episode called Welcome to the Chumbuck. And of course, Plankton is always up to his evil doings. He's always up to no good. And he tries to trap SpongeBob, tries to get that formula every time. He tries to get it pretty much every chance he gets. But in the episode, SpongeBob was going to turn into a robot, literally, because Plankton was so evil. He said, if you don't do it this way, you're going to turn into an... Let's take a look at how that happened.
I'm going over to the chum bucket to play with Plankton.
But this episode didn't turn out the way that you probably think.
You don't work here anymore.
Mr. Krabs lost a bet to Plankton, and Plankton had his own way. He decided to make SpongeBob his employee, and SpongeBob was to do as he commanded. However, guys, if SpongeBob didn't do what he commanded, Plankton threatened SpongeBob to turn him into a robot, and we all know what happened in the episode. SpongeBob turned into a robot. Plankton did not play around, but SpongeBob kind of ignored him, and Plankton went insane, which is good. That's what he deserves for being, crazy all the time. But it's crazy to see this years after. I mean, this episode, if I told you how old this episode is, you're probably not going to believe me, but this was all the way back in season 2 of SpongeBob. Yeah, Welcome to the Chumbuck. It's so long ago. So it's very shocking to see this little secret. You would probably, people don't even know what this is. If you're a newer generation, maybe you just started watching SpongeBob, you watched a movie, you're not really familiar, you wouldn't notice it. What did you guys think of this list? Did I shock you? Are these some secrets that you guys didn't notice? Type down below your thoughts on this video. If you love SpongeBob, if you're excited to see the movie, if you're not excited, just tell me your truth. Tell me your thoughts on this movie. Tell me your thoughts on this list. I find it really cool to see SpongeBob in a 3D fashion. Of course, we did have SpongeBob in a 3D fashion in the previous movies, but it's very interesting to see kind of like a little timeline of how these things progressed and progressed and progressed. And we see like how far animation has come. And in fact, this is actually kind of a new art style that I haven't really seen before in any movie, really. This is not like a Disney style. It's not even a Pixar style or DreamWorks. This is almost a new style that SpongeBob kind of did here, with almost like a comic book. I can't really explain it, but these are some cool little secrets. I digress, guys. These are cool secrets in SpongeBob that were hidden away all this time. Thank you guys for watching. Consider clicking that like button, man. Consider subscribing. Consider turning notifications on. You have a good rest of your day.